Oh, this is a long way away. Well, I'm glad to see that the Dwarven Centurions are doing their job to some degree. Not sure why all the items here are doubled. Now, where are we heading to? Looks like we're heading to this spot. I hear a Nirnroot. There we go. Now I gotta go all the way back around because of that route. Ooh, there is a Falmer camp up here. You know, don't mind me. I'm just making a lot of noise over here with my pickaxe. Vanguard plate armor. Not better than what we have on. But at this point, I doubt we're really gonna find anything better than a Daedric Lord Ancient Curious. Really, we just need better gloves and boots. That's all the ore over here. Quite nice. And there's another Crimson Nirnroot. We might be able to actually get that quest done if we just spend some time down here. Oh, did my stream go down again? Oh, I hope not. It says my bitrate's good. I think just Stream Elements is crapping itself a little bit. That's not unusual, though. Necklace of Recuperation. Is that just health regen? Stamina regen? Okay. Now it is time to retrieve the Elder Scroll and have my carry away taken up forever. Here we go. Elder Scroll obtained. Tower of Mizark discovered. And another excavation site. Very nice. Now we gotta read the Elder Scroll at the Time Wound and do like the worst quest in this game. Which is really saying something. Because there are a lot of bad quests. I would like to deposit my stuff in the museum first. I just fill my inventory up so fast. I need more space. I do also really need to figure out how to fix the Dragonborn Gallery, loading in and out at weird times like that. At least it's only a visual glitch and only from the outside. I need Ragged Eagle's Fury for a quest.
I have
Give
a
it.
delivery that just showed up. Someone to watch over the open door?
Amazing.
I'm on rounds,
amazing.
but I think a few guards just came off shift.
Where else can you go? And for a few symptoms. Learn a trade, plan a trip, or discover long-lost secrets of the past.
Urbane's Courage is so cool. I wish it was more worth using.
Oh, let me look. This is a very exciting moment for me.
There. Oh my
The
goodness.
artwork around this place.
Start again. Yeah, whatever.
Dust everywhere.
Oh wow, look at that!
Look with your eyes, not with your hands, Henry.
I know, I won't touch it.
Real fun.
We're gonna do the rest of the Red Eagle quest, and then we're going to
It's beautiful.
finish off the Time Wound quest.
Oh boy, I could just see them using that to fight Daedra. Yeah, what?
Audio problems? Oh, what's going on? If there's any audio issues, I can try to fix them. But it might just be the fact that my mic's kind of dying.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tid. Krech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the
Elder
are
Scroll.
at your disposal. Destiny, take the scroll.
Dr. Duke is raiding into party of 36. Welcome on in, everybody. How was the Factorio? How's the new space DLC been?
To mates,
And Lazarick
to
is also
darkness,
raiding.
and to making it back
It's
alive.
awesome. Thanks, guys. It's a stupid hard DLC. Yeah, I've done that before.
Alduin Ukri. Today, Alduin's lordship will be
The
restored.
Lazabots are here.
But I honor your courage.
Yeah, you've
Creep
arrived at a
Wolf
little bit of an
Upgrade.
awkward moment because
Die
we're
now,
stuck in the
invade.
9-minute cutscene quest. But we've been doing this modded playthrough so far, and it's been surprisingly smooth. I've run into one crash and one real issue, and that's about it.
Know that Thornley sent you
9-minute cutscene quest, I know, right? That's 9 minutes of chatting right there. Yeah.
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You
Hey, to do
worry
this
too
big, gotta
much,
raid and
brother.
run.
It's
I get it.
rookie hours.
I super appreciate the
Why
raid,
does Alduin
dude.
hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man. He will.
Say hi to the family for me. Will do.
Guarded him well. Four of his kin have fallen to my blade.
Factorio DLC introduces a bunch of new mechanics from multiple planets. Oh boy. The factory must grow.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain. Like
Out of the 317 mods, which is your favorite? Probably Precision. It basically makes all the hitboxes in the game...
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
It makes all the hitboxes in the game make sense.
Right. I will not need it.
And it also makes enemies have like hit reactions that are dynamic to where you hit them.
See soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Which just makes everything feel so much better. That said, the FPS and UPS is still at 60. That's wild. Let me snooze this ad real quick.
Watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created?
This quest is also famous for bugging out, so I'm surprised it hasn't already.
My teeth to his neck. But first, Dean Kumar. You will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power, I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. First time, worm. I see it in your eye. Skyrim will be free.
No, damn you! It's no use. Use the scroll, Feldir. Now. Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk.
I usually don't even get this far in the main quest during my playthroughs. I usually focus so much on the side quests.
World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and
But yeah,
shove you
it looks
out.
like the quest didn't break when it normally does, so that's good.
We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished. Work. Did it. Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
defeat Alduin.
Unlucky Nakib, Silesur.
Thank you, Stream Elements.
My belly is full of the souls of mortals, Dovahkiin. Dine.
And let's charge up the Ebony Sword just so that this goes faster. Supper time for me, and my arm is killing me. Well, I hope it gets better, Lazaric. I appreciate the raid. Thanks a ton for it. I don't know why I have all this junk on me. I'll drop it. Just leave a pile of junk on the top of the mountain, you know. Don't mind me, just casually littering. Oh, he hurts. Good thing I quick saved. Because we're gonna need to pop a ton of healing potions. First Skyrim player in the history of ever to actually die to Alduin. We'll pop a level up to instantly heal. And we'll probably end up putting this point into heavy armor or smithing. What's this? Receive 25 when wearing matching pieces of heavy armor. I don't have matching pieces of heavy armor. Let's throw that into block in that case. Throwing it on alchemy is pretty tempting. Actually, you know what? I'll throw it into lockpicking. Find more valuable gems. Oh no, it bugged out. Kill moves are supposed to be disabled.
Firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
His voice is really quiet. Now that that cutscene's over, I can actually bring the volume back up. Oh. Oh. Where'd he go?
Lot Kongrach, You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
The Jarl of Whiterun might not think so.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dova, I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding?
Approach Paarthurnax to meditate on words of powers.
Lok Thum.
Talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. We will do that after unlocking the secret of Red Eagle's tomb. Two-handed weapons do more damage than one-handed weapons, but don't block as effectively. Yeah, I've kind of noticed. Mushroom. Come on, let me up. I know there's a ton of mushrooms up there. Which I definitely need at this point in the game. And now it is time to attack Spin. Light shield, a little bit of cash. And anything good in here? The last battle axe of aversion. Not really. More two-hand improvement stuff. And time to talk to the Jarl now. Hey, Jarl, you got another house call for me? Don't mind that the last one mysteriously went
Got
missing.
some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More side. Don't forget.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city? With the threat of war on my doorstep?
It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
It's only hopeless if we give up.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that to me. I'll talk to Arengar about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war in Tevarn.
Let's see, what quest will we do in the meantime, however? We could finish off the Thieves Guild quest line. I should have gone to the museum first. I think I still have a bunch of junk on me. I do. I really do. I have so many different types of arrows. This is not the right way. I just kind of brained off and turned the lift. Oh, an ink dragon. Interesting. Hi there. Yeah. Not sure what was so special about them, but they're dead now. That's what's really important.
Something. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Someone there?
You're a fool to test me.
You're gonna wear that tail at the belt. Gods, no! I'll try and make this go. I can't luck it.
The bleed damage from the shield actually isn't that bad. Is that the Ebony Blade? If it is, how is it one-handed? It is the Ebony Blade. It is one-handed due to a mod called Zim's Immersive Artifacts, I believe. Basically, when I pick up a relic, like one of the basic swords, I can choose whether I want it in a two-handed or one-handed variant.
Is someone there?
Looks like we got our...
Come back
Found
here.
you!
Stupid lizard.
That's epic. Yeah, I love it. It's a pretty absurdly strong sword, too. I can barely ever use its enchantment, though, because it just drains so fast. It is useful in some situations, however. Absorbing 30 points of health is pretty ridiculous. And if it's not Zim's immersive artifacts, it's due to Reliquary of Myth. It's one of those two mods that's affecting it.
That's all you got? We're
There you are. I swear I'll kill you. No!
We're also rolling a few attack speed bonuses for extra stupidity. Or, well, one attack speed bonus from leveling up, and another occasionally from Elemental Fury. Speak to Carlisle. Will do. And I'm gonna kill Mercer Prey with his own sword. I have Chillrend on me. Whoa. And it looks like constructs take extra ice damage, which is quite interesting. I'm not going to waste the enchantment on that for now. Yeah, the constructs definitely take extra ice damage. Wow, you're strong. This place is very loud. Dang, they hurt so much. Why were all the enemies outside so low level if the enemies inside were going to be this rough? And this is the Thieves Guild quest, so I gotta keep my eyes out for extra traps. You know, we can try out Borealis. This whip suit is pretty cool. You can barely tell it's a whip, though, with how fast our attack speed is. Just to see 15 viewers. Yeah, my uncle and another one of his buddies raided. It's quite nice of them. I don't know, man. I just play video games on Twitch to socialize.
Well, too late.
There's bandits back there.
Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
Come back from some deep rock. Nice. Gonna be flipping back and forth between Lurkin and Rock and Stone. Awesome. I'm ready.
We should
Let's
tread
go.
carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
May your Rocktober be going well.
Murder is in the matter. Mercer will answer for this.
This whip has the same problem that all mace-type weapons have, in that your character holds it at an angle that takes up your entire screen.
Mercer, look, down there.
I'm on it, lass.
Down where? I think she's hallucinating.
Damn it, there's no way through.
That's the way we came from, and this is the way down. Oh, you're a high level, that's scary. I think there was an archer there I didn't see. Yeah, Borealis is not the weapon to be using against the Falmer. They seem to have a little bit of frost resistance, unlike the constructs.
Mercer's been here. Brynjolf, we have to catch up to him before. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises.
All the enemies here are also going to be on steroids because the game expects us to be using 2 companions. Get headshot upon. You can sneak past most of the enemies without fighting in this dungeon. Yeah, they follow pretty predictable patrol paths, but that's boring. I am very bad at lockpicking. But at least we're at a decently high level in it to compensate. What is this even supposed to hit? Them, I guess? I'm always disappointed by that trap specifically. It always seems to do basically nothing. Oh, that works. Yeah, our sneak just got to level 40. That's pretty sad. And we're what? A level 28 character? Oh yeah, that's right, I need to pip the other leather. Oh, I need to hit them within a certain amount of time, apparently. I always get messed up by this quote-unquote puzzle. Mushroom. How rude. I see Carlisle and Brynjolf being bullied by the fan traps back there.
Who's there? Hardly felt the pain. I heard something.
I hear something.
Glass greatsword of Harrowing. I always love how the glass weapons look, but we aren't going two-handed, so it really doesn't matter. We already have that enchant too. That was interesting. Shot difficulty 52.8. Come here. Give me those toes.
Show yourself.
Might as well grab the free archery XP. Oh, peep out. Mercer's already been to this treasury room. Save me some lockpicking at least.
Shore's bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very...
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right behind you. Who's there?
Brynjolf, stay back. I want them to fight it, not you. Time for spam. Ow, that was painful. I should really pop some healing. Whatever that archer is using up there, it hurts. Hello, are you alive?
You just made the mistake of your life.
Your fate is sealed. Guide my hand. I claim your soul for Nocturnal.
Okay, looks like there's just a bunch of frostbite spiders left in this room now.
Come on, show me you've got what it takes.
Now, how do I actually get up there? Okay, you gotta go up and all the way around. Now, we did pick up this cool skill called Phoenix Strike a while ago, and I just want to show what it does a little bit. Charges at the enemy, knocking them down. 30-second cooldown. It's so dumb, but it's so fun. Let's swap back to Elemental Fury. And accidentally waste its charge.
Stench. This place reeks of foul. Just as I was getting warmed up.
You know, Carlia, I get that you're a nightingale and all, but you really don't have to be that edgy.
That's why I'm the best.
It's not a requirement.
Even a farmer don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted. The dwarves were a cruel race. The mass of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through and take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye.
Wait.
Whatever you want
I
to do,
hear something.
we're with you.
Enough.
We can sneak through or take them down. Trip rushes in immediately.
Guide my hand.
You just made the last mistake of your life.
The shadows will see your unchained.
Come on, show me you've got what it takes.
Just as I was getting warmed up.
Our attack speed's so stupid. I ain't harvesting all of those chorus eggs that actually weigh a decent amount.
Water rushing through these pipes. He must be beneath the lake.
They got the message.
I was hoping I could get that first try, and nah, I was being too impatient. Emerald Gemstone Bow. It's not very good, but it looks pretty. Oh,
I heard
that's a lot of bellas.
Enough, guys. Let's end this.
That's a cool war axe that he's using. No healing. Only I'm allowed to do that. Ancient Falmer War Axe, 55 damage. Isn't bad.
Just as I was getting warmed up.
What was that?
Thanks for pushing me out of the way.
Fate is sealed.
I would have gotten a headshot if it wasn't for you.
Who's there?
Enough, guys.
Hardly felt the pain.
Oh, this is a master chest. Elven Gilded Armor. That's interesting.
He's close.
I don't actually know if I have the Soul Trap enchant.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
Give me the key, Mercer.
What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
It's not about Nocturnal. This is personal.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
The difference is, I still have honor.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
If anyone falls, it will be you.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. Carla,
I heard
you can't hide from me.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
That was fast.
This place is coming down. Quick! Get the skeleton key and the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. On the other side of it.
Very fast.
Door, is it moving?
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Now we just have to wait for the place to fill with water so that we can actually get out. There we go. And we're free.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
Oh. Stupid deer skull.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Sounds like it will be a simple
I'm
task.
afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
I take it you never used the Pilgrim's Path.
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
Then we'd best get started.
Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone.
Quite selfish of you, but don't worry, I'll return the key.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down.
That's a pretty solid bow. Absorb 25 points of health and stamina. Sneak attacks are 50% stronger.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
We're basically exclusively rolling Daedric artifacts. I just need a Daedric shield. Therium Dynamo Core required. I'm pretty sure I need to do fishing to get that. But I ain't doing that. Where's the fishing rod? No clue. Enter the Trilate Sepulchre, which is 9,000 feet that way. Need to go around the edge of the mountain here, and then we'll have a basically straight shot over to the sepulcher. Oh, that's great. Requires a key. Oh. Oh! Freaking necromancer. Why target me when there's a dragon here? Oh, you're shooting lasers. Let's just charge this up. And we're immortal while this is charged. It's a pretty cool dragon design. Do we have any shouts that I actually want to unlock? Only one, really, and it's not even that good. Just a downgrade to Fire Breath, really. Because everything in the game, except for Constructs, apparently, has frost resistance. Well, Constructs and Fire Atronachs. Looks like there's a little shrine up there.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
I'd ask the same question of you.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last? What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
How are you to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the Skeleton Key.
Wait a moment. You're Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
I have the key.
The key! You have the Skeleton Key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Dead.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale.
I did this to honor the guild.
You've done the guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Carlia helped me.
Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Then take the key and right all the wrongs.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
How can a spirit die?
The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Then I'll have to proceed alone.
I'm afraid so. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
What's wrong with the other Nightingale Sentinels?
With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I feel they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose or their original identities.
Why aren't you like them?
My spirit didn't manifest itself in the Sepulchre immediately, so fortunately I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning.
Let's level up, throw that into health as usual, and let's grab 50 extra carry weight. Because we permanently have an Elder Scroll stuck in our pocket now, and that weighs 20 pounds.
Mortal fool, no one hides from the...
No one hides from what now? The light, it burns. Free stuff. Okay, where's your leopard? How did Bandit get all the way back here? Passage behind you clearly opens. Where's the leopard? Unless this isn't where I'm supposed to be going, but... yeah, it's the only way. I genuinely no clue where this lever is. Ah, there we are. Oh. And now we wait.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Evanmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Evanmere, mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck.
Yeah, but your feet's better in there. I don't want to drink that.
And your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Pleased? She sounded indifferent.
I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What's this about becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of stealth, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. Choose your path. The crescent moon represents the...
Why can't I be all three?
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel... be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
So, what now?
Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre in order to defend it.
And you?
The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
The beginning of what?
Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin, and coffers overflowing with riches. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Nightingale Strife is absorb 100 points of health from a target instantly. That is the one I wanted. And we also get a Horns. But no, I'm thinking of the wrong quest line. And that is the end of the Thieves Guild quest line. Where to next? I need to tell Aventus that Grella died. Actually, we won't bother with that. We're gonna save the Thieves... not the Thieves Guild questline, the Dark Brotherhood questline for a different playthrough.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonrend shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing the dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak. We will see if they still remember us. Sky above, voice within.
No, the brain rot. Please, no, not the brain rot. Dr. Ulfric's Stormcloak.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the Dragon Menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, we're all doomed anyway. And if it isn't true, well, then the fight to free Skyrim goes on. Either way, I don't see the use in talking to the Empire.
Tullius will look weak if he refuses, not you.
You're right. Let Tullius be the one to insult the Greybeards by refusing their summons. Show up these Imperials for the foreigners they really are.
So he'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire...
And now to Solitude.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the Dragon Menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Ulfric has already agreed to attend.
Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again.
He'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not...
And let's go back to Erengar. They really like making you jump around.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
This was the only way to get Balgriff's help?
Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Okay, but how do I get over there? This is a bath. Is this the way? No, that just leads outside.
We have as much right to be in this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse or grudge. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the city and the Red Golden Warriors. So, you need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna not touch that. Why are the Thalmor here? I get that they're pretty big in power standing with the Empire, but still.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
I look so out of place.
I hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, If we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
You're right, the Thalmor have no business here.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't
We're
be able to resist.
here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Markarth's a pretty big city, so how about Riften?
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threaten Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see
Dude,
now
Riften's
that this is
bigger
not a
than...
negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation
This
for
is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at-
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Ulfric should compensate you for Karthwasten.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tut. Yes, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
Maven becoming the Jarl is a bit sketchy.
You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements.
But the Thieves Guild will be happy at least.
Hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, don't mind. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
You've discovered what?
He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand of Alduin, responsible for many atrocities during the Ancient Dragon War. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort.
How can we lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach?
I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So, what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Balgrove, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. That's all.
Do the right thing. Paarthurnax deserves to die.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
We have nothing to talk about until Paarthurnax is dead. Do the right thing.
Paarthurnax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. No. And they're afraid of you. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
I got my character stuck in slow walk somehow. How do I fix this? There we go. Now it's fixed. Prepare the trap for Odahviing. But that is going to have to be it for the day. Thanks a ton for stopping by, everybody. Thank you to Dr. Doof and Lazarick for the raids. And sorry about this being a shorter stream than what I've usually been doing, but it did start an hour and a half late, and my Wi-Fi crashed in the middle of it. But yeah. Let's see who's live for us to raid. Let's see. Who are we gonna raid today? I'll send you guys to somebody else random in the Skyrim category so that you can enjoy some more content. I'll send you guys to Cobble Cowboy. I have no clue who they are, but there's somebody else streaming Skyrim, and it looks like they could use the viewers. So, have a great day, everybody. Rock and Stone.